Oprah's All-Stars, and it all starts right now.
Welcome to Ask Oprah's All-Stars. Hello to you, I'm Gayle King. And we've got some youngins in the house tonight. It's 20 questions from 20-something. So let's bring out the Oprah's All-Stars. First, tell it like it is, Dr. Phil McGraw. Financial powerhouse, Suze Orman. And America's doctor, Dr. Mehmet Oz. Come on out. Okay, now, so I'm really excited about having an audience of 20-somethings. I'll be listening with both ears tonight because maybe we'll learn something. Going to start with you, Brandy. And I don't know how to say this tactfully, but you smell like a brewery. A little bit. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that, why Brandy smells the way she does, because just before the show, you took 5 shots of vodka. But I understand, I know, 5 shots of vodka, but I understand you have a question first to get us started. What's your question?
I do. I want to know, after like 3 to 4 drinks, how long does it take to sober up before you're actually able to drive?
Well, you're not ready yet. I can tell you that.
Okay, you gotta have a designated driver over here.
All right.
No, I mean, Brandy, you're already going, I want to know how long it takes. So, Brandy took 5 shots of vodka, as I said, to help demonstrate just how long it takes to sober up. So first, we want to see how drunk you are. How drunk do you think you're drunk?
You know, I'm pretty tipsy, to be honest.
Okay, so you blow in it until... Keep blowing. You're the expert who can read it out and tell us how drunk
I am.
she is. You are Keith?
Keith.
Keith?
With BACtrack Breathalyzers.
Okay, so it's spinning around. What does it say, Keith?
Right now, she is a .142.
Wow.
What does that, put that in perspective.
What does that mean?
I mean, some people in the audience know, but put that in perspective. What does that mean?
She's really drunk.
She's really drunk.
She's really drunk. There's no other way to say it. I mean, I would never get in a car with her right now, nowhere near that. The legal driving limit is .08, so she is well above that.
He knows he'd be dancing with me.
Okay.
Should we all imitate what she sounds like? Yeah, ready? Let's show her.
So, do you feel drunk right
Yeah, I
now?
was just going to ask that.
To be honest, I've driven like this before.
I've driven.
Yeah, driven,
Yes,
driven,
yes.
driven.
So apparently, Dr. Oz,
Dr.
it
Oz, help
tickles
us
the
out.
grammar part of the brain.
It tickles everything.
So you have driven this way before.
Driven,
Okay.
driven.
So do you think you could drive now if we put you in a car?
Not legally.
No, I understand
No,
that.
we know not legally.
Do
yeah.
you think is your perception that you would be
I
okay?
could get home safe, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Because the answer is no, you
Brandy,
couldn't.
no,
So
you
let
couldn't.
me just backtrack and say no.
Okay, so how long does it take for her to sober up? If she's at .14 at this point, it's almost double. How long would you think before she would be down to .08?
To get to .8, it's probably about 5 hours. You've had 5 drinks, right? For every ounce
Vodka,
of vodka.
Vodka shots.
Right, but it could
No
be
chaser.
a drink of beer, a drink of wine, drink of vodka shots. You know, it's all the same to us. But you put it down in the math, and you should be at least around .1 on this chart. You're even more than that. You're metabolizing alcohol that way. And remember, women, this is important. Remember, you don't have an enzyme in your stomach that guys have. So you can't keep up with men in general. It's
please.
No, it's not because you're not able to drink. It's not able to drink.
Hey, come on. The man's a doctor, okay? The man's a doctor.
I agree with her.
That's right. That doesn't mean much, though. That might mean something. It's not about keeping up in all the other ways you want to keep up. This is just a biologic reality. You just don't metabolize half the alcohol the way a guy's stomach does, so it all gets into your bloodstream. So you're sitting at the bar having the exact same amount of alcohol, and you're going to get intoxicated much more rapidly on average.
Just so you see what a great example Brandy is, we're going to send everybody home with one of these, the BACtrack Breathalyzer.
Let me say to all of you, we've had these on the Dr. Phil show before, thank you very much. I've given them to my boys, and if they're at a club, even drinking wine with dinner, whatever, they come out, get in their car, they blow this, and if they're even close, they don't drive. There's no reason you should ever get a DUI when you have one of these, because you can check yourself.
You want your boys to be even close to that. I wouldn't want my daughters drinking and driving, even if it was a .4 or .5. Who cares about getting caught if you're drunk?
Well, that's what I said. They blow it. If they're even close, they don't drive. If they're even close.
how many drinks can you drink? I have a favorite daughter, Kirby's 25, favorite son, Will, is 24, and she has told me, I don't think she drinks very much, but she has told me after an evening, if they drink water for the last hour, that makes it okay to drive. Is that true?
Rule of thumb, you shouldn't count yourself on that. For every drink you have, it takes at least an hour to metabolize it, at least an hour. And you don't start to metabolize it for about 15, 20 minutes because it's not in your bloodstream till then. So if you've had 2 drinks, you ought to wait at least an hour to get one of them out of the way. I think most folks who weigh more than 120 pounds can have 1 drink and be safe enough to go out. But most people can't tell that. Because when they've had 1, then they have 2, and then now, of course, they're slipped down that slippery slope.
Brandy, you're a good sport. We're going to check in with Brandy at the end of the show to see how she's doing.
I think she's getting more drunk as she sits there.
And don't worry, we do have a designated driver to take Brandy home. Now, yes, we are very responsible here on Oprah's All-Stars. Now, here's a question from a 23-year-old. Her name is London. I am here with Oprah's All-Stars in a room full of 20-somethings. So let's check in with Brandy, see how she's doing. Remember at the top of the hour, Brandy was a little tipsy. Keith, how's she doing? She's still drunk?
Let's give her a test right now. Take a big breath. Keep blowing.
What do you guys think? What do you bet? More than 0.8? 0.08? I bet it's the same. Find out.
I bet it's down a little.
She's a 0.112.
Went down a little.
But not much. She's still I mean, so it's been a while, and you would still not be legal or competent to drive. Legal or competent.
You stopped drinking, right?
Yeah, and I've had 7 sandwiches in the back, so.
You still sound the same.
Yeah, no, she still sounds a little liquor up there, Brandy. Thank you, thank you.
We keep talking about the legal limit being 0.08 and saying, oh, she's not yet at 0.08, but really intoxication begins with the first drink. You know, if you're going to drink, you should really have somebody else driving for you. And Brandy does, but, you know, that's our message of BACtrack, that it's never safe to drink and drive.
I would like to order 2 BACtrack things, please. 1, 2, thank you.